जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय जशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यमुना तीरवनचारी। यमुना तीरवन। यमुना तीरवनचारी। यमुना तीरवन। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Krishna Chandra, Radha Krishna Chandra Radhe. Jaya Nitai Gauranga, Jaya Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Jaya Nitai Gauranga. Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada.
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शीलवान ग्रेस भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। ग्रंथरा श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, chapter number 20, text number 17. Sonveष्ठो Bhagavata, Sonveष्ठो Bhagavata, Sonveष्ठो Bhagavata, Yaha Shete Salilashaye, Yaha Shete Salilashaye, Yaha Shete Salilashaye. Loka Samstham Yata Purvam, Loka Samstham Yata Purvam, Loka Samstham Yatha Purvam. Nirmame Samsthaya Swaya, Nirmame Samsthaya Swaya, Nirmame Samsthaya Swaya. Sonveष्ठो Bhagavata, Yaha Shete Shalila Shayate, Lokasamsthan Yatha Purvam, Nirmame Samsthaya Swaya. Sonveष्ठो Bhagavata, Yaha Shete Salila Shaye, Loka Samsam Yatha Purvam, Nirmame Samsthaya Swaya. Sonveष्ठो Bhagavata, Yaha Shete Salila Shaye, Loka Samsam Yatha Purvam, Nirmame Samsthaya Swaya. Sonveष्ठो Bhagavata, Yaha Shete Salila Shaye, लोकसंस्थां यथा पूर्वं निर्ममे संस्थाय स्वया सोमविष्टो भगवता यः शेते सलिलाये लोकसंस्थां यथा पूर्वं निर्मये संस्थाय स्वया सोऽन्विष्टो भगवता यः शेते सलिलासे लोकसंस्थां यथा पूर्वं निर्ममे संस्थाय स्वया सोऽन्विष्टो भगवता यः शेते सलिलाशये लोकसंस्थां यथा पूर्वं निर्ममे संस्थया स्वया सोऽन्विष्टो भगवता यः शेते सलिलाशये लोकसंस्थां यथा पूर्वं निर्ममे संस्थाय स्वया. What would mean? Saha, Lord Brahma, Anvishtaha, was created. Bhagavata, by the Lord. Yaha, who? Shete, sleeps. Salila, Ashaya, Ashaye, Salila, Ashaye, on the Garbhodaka ocean. Loka Samstha, the universe. Yatha, Yatha Purvam, as previously. Nirmame, created. Samsthaya, by intelligence. Swaya, his own. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. When that Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is lying on the Garbhodaka ocean, entered the heart of Brahma, Brahma brought his intelligence to bear, and with the intelligence invoked, he began to create the universe as it was before. Translation with repetition. When that Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is lying on the Garbhodaka ocean, entered the heart of Brahma, Brahma brought his intelligence to bear, and with the intelligence invoke, he began to create the universe as it was before. Purport. At the certain time, the personality of God and Garbhodaka Shai Vishnu lies in the Karana ocean. At the certain time, the personality of Godhead, Karanodaka Shahi Vishnu, lies in the Karana ocean and produces many thousands of universes from his breathing. Then he entered again into each and every universe as Garbhodaka Shahi Vishnu and fills up half of each universe with his own perspiration. The other half of the universe remains vacant, and that vacant region is called outer space. Then the lotus flower sprouts from his abdomen and produces the first living creature, Brahma. Then again, as Kshirodaka Shahi Vishnu, the Lord entered into the heart of every living entity, including Brahma. This is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter. The Lord says, I am seated in everyone's heart, and by me are remembrance and forgetfulness made possible. As a witness of the activities of the individual entities, the Lord gives each one remembrance and intelligence to act according to his desire. At the time, he was annihilated in his last birth, in the last millennium. This intelligence is invoked according to one's own capacity or by the law of karma. Brahma was the first living entity and he was empowered by the Supreme Lord to act in charge of the mode of passion. Therefore, he was given the required intelligence, which is so powerful and extensive that he is almost independent of the control of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, just as a highly posted manager is almost as independent as the owner of the firm. Brahma is described here as independent because, as the Lord representative to control the universe, he is almost as powerful and independent as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Lord, as Super Soul within Brahma, gave him the intelligence to create. The creative power, therefore, of every living entity is not his own. It is by the grace of the Lord that one can create. There are many scientists and great workers in this material world who have wonderful creative force, but they act and create only according to the direction of the Supreme Lord. A scientist may create many wonderful inventions by the direction of the Lord, but not possible for him to overcome the stringent laws of the material nature by his intelligence. Nor it is possible to acquire such intelligence from the Lord. For the Lord's supremacy would then be hampered. It is stated in this verse that Brahma created the universe as it was before. This means that he created everything by the same name and form as in the previous cosmic manifestation. This is Bhakti Vedanta purpose. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnumadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutali Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyabadi Bhavsha Chadeshadari. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Ghaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, Chapter 20. Conversation between Maitreya and Vidura. So, this conversation is connected to the previous conversation between Vidura and Maitreya. So, Sutta Goswami explaining to Shaunakadi Rishi at the Naimisharanya about how Brahma created, the universe already exists, Brahma created, and Brahma also created the Manu and asked Manu to rule earth. So when Manu came to rule earth was not there in a place. Then Manu requested the Lord Brahma, then Brahma offered the prayer, and Lord appeared in the form of Varaha. That what the subject is deviated, the pastimes of Varaha Deva. And Varaha is lifting the earth. Hiranyaksha came. Then then again is turned to how Hiranyaksha born, the past time of four Sanat, there are four Manasaputras of Brahma traveling Vaikuntha. Then doorkeepers are objected him to enter. Then they cursed, and those personality Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu came, and that what connected the history of Hiranyaksha killed by Lord Varaha. Then this was the first time was going on. Then end of that again, Shanaka asked Sutta Goswami further explain the conversation of the Vidura and Maitreya, because his subject is very related to the Lord Visi, pleasing. So again, Shaunaka is glorifying Sutta Goswami to explain, and Sutta Goswami started, and Sutta Goswami again describing the conversation of the Maitreya and Vidura. So Vidura inquired in previous few verses before. Vidura inquired, how did Prajapatis, such progenitors of the living entity as Marichi and Swayambhuva Manu, created according to the instruction of Brahma, and how did they evolve this manifested universe? Did they Did they evolve the creation in conjunction with their respective wives? Did they remain independent in their action, or did they all jointly produce it? This was a question, and Maitreya start answering this question. So when equilibrium is of the combination of the three modes of material nature is agitated, by the unseen activities of the living entity, the Mahavishnu, by the Mahavishnu, by the force of time, the total material elements are produced. Oh, total element. Then later on, the body of the Mahavishnu, the universe came into existence, and after the this here say separately unable to produce the material universe, they combined with the help of energy of the Supreme Lord, and were able to produce the shining eggs. For over 1,000 years, the shining eggs lay on the water of the causal ocean in the lifeless state. Then Lord entered it as a Garbhodakashahi Vishnu. So Lord entered as a Garbhodakashahi Vishnu. Then from the navel, after next say, from the navel of personality of God Garbhodakashahi Vishnu, sprouted the lotus flower, effulgent like 1,000 blazing suns. This lotus flower is the reservoir of all the conditioned souls, and the first living entity who came out from the lotus flower was the competent Brahma. So from the Lord's abdomen, the lotus flower is sprouted up, and from the lotus flower, in the top of the lotus flower, Lord Brahma is appeared. And today's verse, when the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who was lying on the Garbhodaka ocean, entered into the heart of the Brahma, Brahma brought his intelligence to bear, and with the intelligence invoked began to create the universe as it was before. This was the, so in the purport, Srila Prabhupada speaks. So at the time of the Personality of Godhead, Kshirodakashahi Vishnu lies, Karanodakashahi Vishnu lies on the Karana ocean and produces many thousands of universes are from his breathing. So in Brahma Samhita say, so from the body of the Mahavishnu, the Anda, the universes are coming out. Once the universes came out, then Lord entered into the universe. Till the time the universe is lifeless. There is no activity in the universe. Even though all the elements, the items on the Mahatattva are exist, there no any activity in the Mahatattva, the lump of matter. So similar to the science. Science speaks, okay, once upon a lump of matter came into existence by the collision. So here also there a lump of matter was there, exist, but no activities. Then Lord in the form expanded, the Karanataka Shahi Vishnu expanded the Garbhodaka Shahi Vishnu and entered the universe. And after the entering the universe, then his own body perspiration, the perspiration from his body, the half of the universe is filled. And rest of the half is vacant. And that rest of the vacant is place is called outer space. So then from the navel of the Garbhodaka Shahi Vishnu, the lotus flower sprouted out. Here Prabhupada say all the living entities came out of the lotus stem. So when there is annihilation, all the living entity who are not got liberation, those living entity, whatever the karma they having, the lowest of the bad karma to the best of the karma. The best of the karma mean the best karma is okay, going back to Godhead. I mean they're perfected their life. Who are not perfected their journey on spiritual path, they remain. All those jivas are enter into the body of the Mahavishnu. The body of the Mahavishnu again the came out from the from the body through the expansion of the Garbhodaka Shahi Vishnu. From the Garbhodaka Shahi Vishnu, all the living entities comes out and enter into the here say the Lord is entered again further expanded the Garbhodaka Shahi Vishnu as a Kshirodaka Shahi Vishnu, enter into all the living entity including Brahma. So this is very important to understand. Say unless there is a Lord's intervention, the matter can't act anything. So otherwise, so the living entities also have the qualities of the Lord, some creative or whatever, but all the energy comes from the Lord personally. So Lord comes and Lord enter into the heart of every living into the every living entity, including Brahma. Then how Brahma created, where the Brahma got the intelligence. So Prabhupada gives a quote from the Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto matta smriti jnana aposhanancha Vede sarver hame vyavedya Vedantakrit Vedavit eva chaham. So matta smriti jnana abohanancha. So I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me come remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of the Vedanta, and I am the knower of the Vedas. So here, Lord say, so from me remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness comes. That means, even Brahma created this universe, created the secondary creation, Sarga and Visarga. Sarga is a primary creation. Primary creation is done by Lord directly from his own energy. And the secondary creation, Visarga, by Brahma. And Visarga, the secondary creation, is not by the of his own intelligence, the Brahma. No. That intelligence here say, as a Paramatma sitting in the heart, as a Kshirodaka Shahi Vishnu in the heart of the Brahma, is gives the intelligence. So in the beginning, Brahma received all the Vedic knowledge. So that is the reason Prabhupada quoting this particular verse here. So Vedanta Krit Veda Vidchaham. So I am the I am the know, I know, indeed, by all the Vedas I am to be known, and indeed I am the compiler of the Vedanta, and I am the knower of the Vedas. So Veda means Vedas knowledge, on which, based on the Vedic knowledge, Brahma has created the living entities. It's not that, okay, Brahma is like the Prabhupada gives the example, okay, scientists also create something. Even though by some scientists able to create something, that intelligence is given by the Lord Himself. Even now scientists, okay, created something, that doesn't mean that. So scientists can create something law, which not comes under law of the nature. No. Even all the scientists, whatever intelligent scientists may be, he also comes under the law of the nature, or the law of the God. So that is, there is no any law which is not given by the Lord. Some scientists are create. It's not possible. Even the beginning creator, who is a Brahma, is a supermost intelligent person. So here also compared, Brahma is independent of the Supreme Lord. Looks like independent, because Brahma has created this universe. Very powerful. But the position of the Brahma very humble. In previous verse, some chapter, or in future some verses coming, where the Brahma is appealing to the Lord. You are given a responsibility of creating. So, which for the common man is very huge. I mean, it's not unimaginable, it's a miracle. But I also feel proud, because I am the creator. I did so much of a big creation. How the scientists think about themselves, okay, some creation, and people appreciate, okay, scientists have created some inventions, so many modern technologies we see. And people also argue like this, okay, in ancient days there is no computers was there, no mobile was there, okay, this is a present creation. So then where Vedas talks about computer, mobile and all these things. Because Vedic time is much advanced, computers, mobiles were there, no need of instrument mobile. The people are so powerful, out of this mystic power, which comes under subtle science. Till today, the scientists are unaware of what the subtle science is. Subtle science is much advanced than the material science. Today, whatever invention scientists are able to make, that is a material. But the scientists are unaware of what is the subtle science. Subtle science works beyond the material science. When someone is expert in the subtle science, he can do the miracles which against the material laws, like siddhis. If a scientist asks, what about a siddhi? The scientist is not able to understand. That is not that great science was exist. That's the reason this lower science was not required for those sages in ancient times. Okay, that is the answer. Why it is not there? It is not required. It is unwanted. So again, those sciences created, again, because their own whatever creation, and creating so much trouble for them again in reverse. Because scientists are doing so much advancement, material advancement. And it is also harming the natural arrangement what Lord is created and presented as a universe for the best way of living. And scientists are start manipulating, and which is not actually required. But the scientists are did, and they are proud of. Okay, now again one side they troubling themselves by so much inventions, and they feel that okay, we are advancing. Actually not advancing, because suffering goes on increasing. Day by suffering is increasing. That means advance, means that suffering should come down. Your advancement, but not, that is not happening. That's the reason that there is no more intelligence than the Lord's intelligent. That is the reason Brahma was submissive. Brahma is submissive because he is appealing to the Lord. Oh my Lord, you are given the intelligence. Out of your intelligence I create. That's what you are telling to Lord Narada Muni. So he is not my. He is very. But today atheistic scientists claiming that okay, there is no God. we are powerful than the God. If God is not able to do many things, so we are doing it now. So and it is ignorance of the people, because one not clear properly understood the purpose of the life. Simply go with the bodily concept of life, and such people will understand, okay, these are the things are very important. When a person really understood the purpose of the life, then he will think of these are it's not at all important. It's very insignificant. Okay, they have some role for the modern civilization, but not the necessary, that the must. No, not must. It has some relevant, okay, whatever modern advancement. For example, those modern advancement was not there. The people can't live. They can live more peacefully. That means, what the Shastra is telling, okay, Shastra is the guidelines given to the common human society. Simply follow those guidelines so that your life will be successful. So you also peaceful. You are able to enjoy what is created material world to the best. Otherwise, deviating from the Lord's principles, we are creating havoc in this world. So that's the reason here Prabhupada is telling, even though scientists are able to create so many things, but still they are comes under the law of the God. They not, okay, now we are rising above the law of the God. So how the Lord is beyond the Lord made by himself, okay, because none of the law of the material world applies to the Lord. Similarly, scientists cannot claim like this, okay, none of the material laws applies for me, I am above this. It's not possible. That means everyone in this material world is under the control of the Lord's law. And even someone is creating something, and that creating energy or creating intelligence also given by the Lord. So that's the reason for a devotee is very important understanding the Bhagavatam. How Lord is so powerful, and after so much powerful, and he is very compassionate to all the living entity. But we have somehow deviated from the Supreme Lord's principles. Lord wants to be with him, enjoying all the time. Because our own, because earlier it was in the description where Maitreya was telling, because of the false ego, our own personal enjoyment, we deviated the principles given by the Lord. Again, for a devotee is understanding the principles given by the Lord for my own benefit, and exactly follow those principles what given by the God, Lord. And then one be very peaceful in this material world. Otherwise, we all claim that, okay, we are the spirit devotees, but we are not the devotees like how Vidura and Maitreya Brahma was. So we are also devotees, but it is our duty to follow the footprints given by the Maitreya, Vidura and Brahma, all these great devotees. So they are very submissive to the Lord's instruction. So Brahma is telling very clearly, okay, here Maitreya is explaining, Lord has given the intelligence to the Brahma on the basis of that intelligent Lord Brahma has created this universe. Most powerful, intelligent man, that intelligence is given by the Lord. So for all devotees to understand, very important. Every Bhagavatam shlokas are like this. So promotes us how to submit everyone to the Lord's lotus feet by understanding variety way, like how this discussion is happening about the creation. So how Lord is powerful. So like that the chapters comes like how the Lord is compassionate, care for the devotees. Variety of topics keep on coming, and ultimately every topic to make a living and to understand Lord is so compassionate for everyone. So like how scientists are rebellious towards the Lord, and is a very wrong path. So submission to the Lord is the right path. So devotional practice is like submitting ourselves to the Lord by following what the principles are given by the scriptures, and those principles are presented by the acharyas for the common people to follow. I'll stop here. Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki.